Alright, I'm back. I couldn't exactly figure out what Mira was doing, but she seemed okay, so. I think the Thunder Monument's down here. Her parents had it coming. Are you telling me that Chloe is basically anime Batman? Tales of Batman?
This one's a walk in the park.
Tempest from distant regions. Dragon!
Silence!
Don't take your eyes off him. Dragon strike!
Sword ring! Tempest camp!
Oh shit! Chloe's gonna do bonus damage too. Oh fuck, I gotta equip her new weapon.
Rising! Blizzard! Sword ring demon!
Freeze Lancer!
Oh, like this tempest from distant regions. Stretch out my generous arms and lead my enemies to their eternal slumber.
Their eternal summon. Got some sad DQ Tactics is ending service at the end of February. And that's why I never got into DQ Tactics, because I knew Square was going to be like, you know what, time to end service, see you later. Which is super sad, because as far as I knew, DQ Tactics was doing well. But then again, Dragon Quest of the Stars was supposed to be doing well. Where the fuck is... Right. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I know you were enjoying it. I mean, they do have a Samurai Batman movie. But anime Batman is still just Batman, whereas... I didn't like projections with FF Ever Crisis coming out. I mean, I have no real intentions to play Ever Crisis either, once I found out they stuck gacha in there. I've already been here before. I'm in the right monument, right? Like, this is the Thunder Monument? Why did they send me back to one I've already been to? Am I misremembering what they said? Earth Monument, okay. I was like... They put gacha in sports games now? Like console sports... What? Why would anybody want that? That seems like a horrible idea. I don't play sports games, so... This is the first time hearing of it. You know, people have usually spent over 5 figures over time, like... That's ridiculous. Okay, so, as much as I love Square Enix's games, I'm back to disliking them as a company because... I don't care about their mobile games, I never did, but I know there's a lot of people who do. And it's sad because you know every time they release a mobile game, that game's just gonna die. Like, quickly, too. It's not like... I know you get into that with live service games, like, you gotta expect it to happen eventually. But with Square, it's like a year. And then they're wondering, why do our games keep failing?
You brought this on yourself.
It would be slightly different if they at least released the game with the story and the way to get all the characters in an offline version. I know, what the fuck is it called? I wish-listed it because I might want to get it one day when it goes on sale. Hang on, let me find the name of it. It's a Mega Man game. Mega Man... oh yeah, Mega Man X Dive Offline. X Dive used to be a an online game that was kind of gacha-like, but instead of just completely taking it offline, what they did is they made the game offline, just in its design, and you could just play it like that.
Demon Fin- Demon Fin-
That interrupted the Eris.
Cover me while I'm casting cheese.
Shining Storm Rising!
Let my guard down.
Marvel Avengers is a bit different too, because it wasn't really gacha, but it was.
What are you up to?
Don't take your eyes
I
off
loved
it.
the way Marvel Avengers played. It was fun, but like there was no reason to make that a live service game because they didn't have enough content to make it a live service game.
Ramstrike!
Come on, that was too easy.
So they killed their own game. Yeah. And it's like, eventually, you know an MMO is going to shut down, and that it's going to be gone for good.
Again? Foil!
Tiger!
Silent
Beast
Blade.
him! If it gets any closer,
They can attack from the
that
air,
interrupted the
too!
Eris.
Alright, well,
Eagle
That
Rising!
interrupted the Eris.
Cries and Heroes of the Storm.
Tiger
Like,
Tempest!
Heroes of the Storm you can still play. Nobody plays it, but you could still play.
That interrupted the Eris. That interrupted the Eris.
New Moon
See,
Rising!
so that's why the idea of Dragon Quest Online, Dragon Quest 10 offline was a good idea until they made stupid choices with that. But
Indignation!
Tiger Blade!
Silence.
Gambit! New Moon Lightning!
and that's the thing, like, you'll never get that experience again because that's one of the reasons I never really went back to Classic is because, one, I was never there for the original, so I could have gotten a new experience, which, alright, but with, like, Wrath and that, I'm never going to get the experience I enjoyed with Wrath again, and at that point it was like, why bother? Especially since it's not the Wrath as I know it, it's some other bastardization of it.
Freeze Lancer!
Shining Storm Rising!
Ray.
If it gets any closer,
Tiger Blade!
that interrupted the Eris. Look at this!
Tiger Blade!
Really advanced through the heavens. Cry havoc and with your wrath lead my
Firestorm.
enemies to their doom!
Dancer Blade!
Indignation!
Demon Fang Fury! What are you up to? They can attack from the air, too!
Pirate rivers exist, yeah.
Billy!
But then they have an additional issue of, does the person want to pay for the hosting of the server through their ISP or however they're choosing to do it? And then, do I get bored and just shut it down? Private servers attract private server players. Yeah, and you're right, that is an entirely different player base. That is worth noting. I like how the three characters I'm using, primarily in this, are the ones that get their mission first. This is a fire monument. Why the fuck am I over here? You hate every I played on private service player.
Tiger Blade!
Watch out! It's still a monster! If it gets any closer, spread! Beast impact!
Cover me while I'm casting
Beast impact! Foolish soul entombed in death's chill grasp and rent by that interrupted the Eris.
Tempest Gambit!
Go, go, go. Billy.
Thanks for the help!
Correlate drawn in the depths of nothing, abandoned
But
by mundane
when you get into an MMO,
that interrupted the Eris.
Majesty of thy Ray.
so I had an interesting, I say interesting, but I had a fun dream last night that World of Warcraft
Spread!
was going offline, but in place of that, they released a Souls-like version of it, where you got to go through like all the dungeons and that and fight them as if the bosses were a Souls-like game. It was pretty interesting.
Again?
New Moon Rising!
Beast impact! That interrupted the Eris.
Someone cover me while I'm casting. Someone cover me
I'm not gonna do that.
That interrupted the heiress.
Furious maiden of ice and snow.
You're digging strangers a pet, right? Like, I still say Dragon Quest is the perfect, has the perfect setup for being able to make an awesome Dragon Quest, or Souls-like.
Rain down. Sammy, you were awesome.
Yeah, what up,
What
level
are you
finally.
doing?
What are you angry about?
Jeremy, can you do me a favor? I like how I went to the wrong monument twice in a row.
Don't lose your heads.
Can you get a tattoo of some tears down your cheek?
If it gets
Like
any
mine?
closer- Icicle Volt.
What are you up to?
Chloe, take him down.
Got it. Focus.
And then whenever somebody asks you what the tears are for, tell them each one represents a failed Donald Trump business venture.
Eagle rising. Tempest Gambit.
What are you doing?
They made a Muso title work. They did. They made a Minecraft version perfectly. What, like, Dragon Quest has like the perfect setup for doing a an awesome Muso or Souls-like. I really don't know why they don't. They even made a gallery shooter with the swords.
So cute.
Watch out.
Silence.
It's still a monster. Final embrace.
Furious maiden of ice and snow.
Yeah.
Demon.
Storm rain.
They made two gallery shooters. One of them literally has a sword icon.
If it gets any closer.
That was the basis for Dragon Quest swords. The controller is the sword. I said the controller and is the sword and the system.
What to?
I'll ride this tempest from distant regions. Straight
And I love DQ swords. That game was fun.
Infinite Fury.
They have a strategy RPG. It's on phone. It's called Dragon Quest Tactics. It's being shut down in February. That said, I actually think they should release Dragon Quest Tactics Story on Switch. I had to play the shit out of that game if it was a Switch title.
New Moon Rising. New Moon Rising.
Furious
Only shut down for global. Of course. Whatever happened to that Dragon Quest,
If it gets any closer. If it gets any closer.
what the fuck is that style of game called?
Extension.
PUBG style. Battleground. What the hell happened to that Dragon Quest Battleground game?
Go, go, go!
Shut. Revive. Demon Fang Fury.
Every drop of
champions away.
sweat in training is one less drop of blood.
It's not going to. They're gonna bring it out over here and then shut it down a year later. Man, I would have played DQ Walk. I would have played that over Pokemon Go any day. Don't get me wrong, I like Pokemon Go.
This one's a walk in the park.
And it's as tough as it is strong.
Dragon Strike!
Dark Force. Eagle Rising. Tiger Tempest.
Freeze Lancer.
Hey man, you just settled the crap out of me.
It's risky to get. Thanks for the help.
Nah, they're casting spells. They don't need to be
Freeze
able to
Lancer.
talk one at a time.
Grant this once and sinner before me the majesty of thy...
Glad that's over.
Mira just walked up and touched her nose to my foot, and her nose is like wet. So that was a startling feeling. All right, guys, out of 4 monuments, I think I finally made it to the proper one.
This one's a walk in the
Furious
park.
maiden of ice and snow.
Tiger Blade.
Born on the strains of the storm.
If it gets any closer, that interrupted the airs.
That interrupted the airs.
Gambit! Tiger Toughness! Gambit! Sword Rain Omega!
Someone cover me while I'm casting cheese.
It's also got an AI who doesn't know how to move. They just continually stand in the same spot and get hit.
Icicle Volt!
They found the most ear-shattering noise they could and made it the confirmed noise. Yep. Exactly. But yeah, I totally would have played Dragon Quest Walk. Peach, what's this monster we're looking for look like? It's a variant species of a Dandarantula. A rare monster. Very few exist. Is it aggressive? No, it's relatively passive. As long as we don't attack it, it shouldn't attack us. Sounds like a good-natured monster. Alright, so it's gonna attack us now that we've got that established. Moses and Norma, please don't agitate it. Don't let me in with Bubbles. Don't let me in with Red. If they won't come out into the open, we'll have to go inside. Let's find it quickly and get back to Elsa. Right. Yeah. Trev, how do you feel about Jangmo? Oh. Jangmu. Also, how do you guys feel about this music? Doesn't it inspire that sense of adventure? That sense of shitting your pants in public? I can't carry another syrup bottle. Aunt Jemima's gonna have my head now. I fucked with the syrup industry. It's gonna be a, the black mist is gonna make the monster attack my party. I forgot this area doesn't really have much in the way of encounters. I think you probably have to step in those, like, red squares to get encounters. Hey, a panacea bottle. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's... Why is the baker here dressed up as like a Dharamaka? I think that's what this is called, right? Darumas, Dharamaka, something like that? So, Mimi, what's your type? Surely you want a scissor with her? Someone who is caring and dependable. Someone who will love me. Oh? And most importantly, someone who will eat my bread every meal of every day. Is that a euphemism? You know, I'm pretty sure you're never getting married. Why? Because you have to ask us why. It's why. Stop being such meanies! I'll get you for that! Oh, where can I find my knight in shining bread? Only in your dreams. Hey, I got a recipe for churros. Perfect. Thank you, 10 gauge. They're nowhere to be found. Teach, what's up with this? I told you very few exist. We may have to go in deeper. There's like one other room. Can't we just use the spider cocoons around here instead? Moses, your stupidity knows no bounds. Jay, stand still a moment while I smack you. Why couldn't they just stand there and let him do that? Don't you two ever get tired of that? Pipe down. Hey, me too? There's only one thing left to try. What's that? Spot! Use that wild animal nose of yours to find the monster. Geet's not here. Norma, Geet's not here. What? Red, what's up with that? If he's not here, you should have told me that to begin with. It ain't my fault you can't see. Geet's not with you? I was feeling bad about how Bubbles always treats him, so I left him behind. I think something else is going on there. I wonder if Arnie is in the forest of no return now. Arnie? Chloe, you look a little scary. Is something wrong? She's goofing mad. She's probably mad because Red was goofing around. Send me a link to your Discord, Ed Gage. Oh, right. I'm listening. Liar. Her mind is probably occupied and worried about Elsa. And we better hurry up and find that cocoon. Nope. Right now, I'm just going to think about Elsa. That's what I decided, right? Her mind is occupied with murder. That's what I decided, but I can't stop myself from thinking about something else. I'm always like this. You want them to focus on mainline / spin-offs? I don't think Square knows what they should focus on. Mistress Chloe, are you sure? Yes. You got such beautiful hair. I said I'm sure. My apologies. I see you've made up your mind. I'm going to become a knight worthy of the House of Allens. Yes, mistress. I'm going to restore our name and allow Father and Mother to rest in peace. I'm certain you'll succeed, mistress. I'll begin cutting now. Retire, die. Enough of that side game. Die was unfortunately the worst Dragon Quest game I've played. It had some really good things, but I remember my feelings so clearly. My hatred is right there. See? If you don't hurry up, we're gonna leave you behind. Die feels like a game that they started with like a lot of hopes and desires for, and then immediately gave up on about 10% into the development and we're like, yeah, slap something together. Which is what they always feel like they're doing with Dragon Quest. I hate to say this because Square Enix has had Dragon Quest forever, but maybe Dragon Quest might be better off with Nintendo as its developer. Maybe. Hey, I got an iFreak flag. That's okay. I tend to ignore everything else on other Discords. Not because I think the Discords are bad. It's just I have a hard time paying attention to my own Discord. Oh, both sharks.
That interrupted the heiress.
New moon right.
Recover! Stone Crush!
Sword-Rain Demon.
Don't take your
Revive.
eyes off him! If it gets any
New moon
closer...
rising.
Travelers, I call upon thee.
That interrupted the heiress.
Final wrestle.
Resistance.
These bugs keep like bending over and shitting on my characters.
Tempest. Demon Fang Fury. I should have seen that coming.
Look at they dropped the sculpture.
I should have. Revive. Seen that coming.
Hey, that sculpture too. Sick.
Oh,
Norma went up a level. There are 360 of them from one fight. Surely acquired a new Ares squall. Shooting stars. I don't think it's enough to teach anyone anything though. But yeah, Drive, I'm with you. And again, I know it's probably blasphemy to say that Square shouldn't have the game, but... Alright, so we need 205 more Gold Shark, and we'll unlock Tractor Beam for her. And then I need to find Mandrakes for Ancient Nova. Ancient Nova sounds sick, though. I need Hill Angler for him. Grand Gate for him. Gal. She needs Grand Gates. And she needs 37 more Gold Shark to learn Indignation. And Mandrakes for Shooting Stars.
That's all of them. We've now acquired an Ares stone from every monster out there.
Square has let other developers try their hand at Dragon Quest games.
Battles will go much easier if we can use these well.
Great. So, can I hold them?
Norma, if we hand them over to you, we'll never see them again. I'll manage them myself, thanks.
So, Koei Tecmo did Dragon Quest Heroes, yeah. But you can argue that a lot of Dragon Quest positive traits that you see today started in Dragon Quest VIII, and that was developed by Level 5. And Square Enix published it. So... Fuck, I found Abe's wood. Why do they insist on wanting me to have Grandpa's fucking penis? I don't get it.
This'll just take a second.
Furious Lord of Ice and Snow!
Dragon Strike! Flame Blade! Stone Crush!
I should have seen that. Blizzard!
Is the plane dead to heal itself?
What is Armor Bird? I'm not familiar with that.
Next up!
Freeze Lancer!
Rain!
Distant regions stretch out their slipper souls and lead my enemies to their eternal slumber! Black Hole!
Ramstrike! Devastating Blast! Dark Force!
So like,
Eagle Rising!
Square has let other devs
I have my
work on it, and it's been largely successful for them. Because like Dragon Quest VIII is often considered people's favorites. Oh look, there's the spider just hanging out right there. It looks just like any other Dandarantula. Aha! Normal monster! Dead ahead! Teach, is that what we're looking for? Yes, that's it. That's it, but... Oh my, it doesn't seem to be in a very nice mood. I thought they were supposed to be good-natured. If it wants a fight, we'll give it one. Yahoo! Moses, why did you throw a spear at it? It was just standing there. Come on, you stupid bandit. You don't need to make it even angrier. We can't calm it down now. Okay, never mind. Moses was... Oh, well, there's the Black Mist. Thanks to Moses, now there's Black Mist coming out of it. Art Piazza, yes. They also worked on a few of them as well, PQ9 and such. You know the mist ain't my fault. Uh-oh, it turned into that round thing. You guys have seen octopuses before. Thanks to Moses. It ain't me! Damn.
Don't
So,
underestimate the enemy!
this was a combination of
Silence!
Dragon Strike!
Moses and
Anti-shield!
the Black Mist.
Traveler! Shining
Here
Star!
is this!
Sword Rain
Beast
Phantom!
Impact.
Meteor Storm!
Don't take your eyes off him.
My strength.
Go, go, go!
Cure. Eat this. Beast Impact.
Revive!
Maiden of ice, you sweep us in silent
New
forest.
Moon
Grace my
Rising.
enemies with your pure smile and offer them thy bosom. Final
Bounce
embrace.
Ray! New Moon Rising!
Silence!
Deep What are you up to?
Eternal light, ever true and undefiled, grant this once
Here, use
sinner
this.
before
Well,
me.
why are you running around the boss like that? Hang on. We got a counter incursion. Alright, counter incursion stopped.
That interrupted the heiress.
What speed does Spuck have? 96,000. Alright. Oh, less than the game.
Shining Storm! What are you up to?
Beast Impact. I should keep.
Firestorm!
Some
Sword
later.
Rain Omega!
I should keep some. Freeze Lancer. Later.
Shining Storm!
I
Revive!
should keep some. Here, use this. Dragon Strike. Cure. Dragon Strike. What are you looking at, huh?
What?
Eternal light,
Twin Tip Sword Rain!
ray!
Here, use this.
Shining Storm!
Cure. Impact.
New Moon Red!
Fuck, I don't want to use that on Wealth, damn it.
Revive!
Here, use this. Bending Earth.
Alpha Tempest!
Thank you. Shield.
Alright, well,
Gambit! Shining
a healthy
Storm
casting.
Rising!
Dark force!
Maiden of ice who sleepeth in
you up
silent
to?
forest, grace my enemies with your pure smile and offer them thy bosom. Final embrace. What are you looking at, huh?
Thanks for the help! Gambit!
You
New Moon
motherfucker.
Lightning!
Here, use this.
Revive!
Shining Storm!
Look
New
at
Moon
this.
Lightning!
Well, got a sculpture from it again, but yeah, Art Piazza. I don't know if they're the main ones who developed one, have they? Like I know they were involved. Hey, fuck off. Okay, they're actually the ones in charge of the Dragon Quest remakes. So while they didn't strictly develop anything, they were in charge of remaking. So yeah, I think they count as well. The Black Mist again. I've got the spider cocoon. I'm concerned about the mist, but right now we should worry about Elsa. Let's hurry back to Werther's Beacon. Anyway. Yeah, and the Super Mario RPG remake did fantastic. It was gorgeous. I love that game. Not to beat a dead horse here either. Tact was a solid game. They were continuing to add new features to the game. We had a live arena, TNT was added, guild content like mega boss battles and such. This is strictly them trying to cut out the cutscenes took a turn. Yeah, exactly.
Spread.
Dark force!
Stone Crush.
There are bad mobile games with no heart.
Ride this tempest from
There
distant
certainly are.
Freeze Lancer.
I honestly hope that they do at least a offline
more
release of
practice.
its story. Because I would buy that. Also, the fact that they added TNT is super, because if you guys don't know, TNT is like a little mini board game that they added into a few of the other games. The first release, I think, was 5, and then the re-releases of 3 and other ones had it as well. Although it might have been on the 3 remake, now that I think about it. On the SNES. Anyway, it was in certain Dragon Quest games, and it's a fun little like shoots and ladders style game. Oops. Well, at least now we know what happens when you step on that. Ow! Where am I? We're all the way back at the beginning. Proceed with caution. Okay, so apparently you can't step on those at all, or else it takes you right back to start. I'm not sure if 3 SNES came out before or after 5, though. Okay, so you can't even like try to cheat that. Good to know. You were able to use some of the lesser. I assume it's like Maya and Ashlyn. I never actually had to like leave this place, so. Getting out of that was something I didn't have to do last time. And TNT made its appearance in Dragon Quest X Online. It was a lot of fun when I got to do it. You could like multiplayer it with other people on there. Right, syrup bottle. Man, I'm gonna have to run through this place if I want to come back here to get gold sharks. I should have stayed and got them all. Oh well. You were able to TNT with Mel and the company once? Yeah, like it's a lot of fun. Thanks, 10 Gauge. I will join after stream. Welcome back, Jeremy. I was not able to do the DQ1 event. I was not playing when they did that. I would have loved to do the Dragon Quest 1 event because, well, Dragon Quest 1. I have a Dragon Lord, true Dragon Lord in Dragon Quest Monsters, though. Elsa is waiting. We should go back to town. Alright. This time, there's only one place I can go while I'm down here. However, it is break time, so give me a sec, and I will be back in a moment. We still got about an hour and a half left to stream, so